Alright, easy frags.
Maybe we get superior. There's always that one guy, isn't there?
Probably. Oh, it was.
Ha!
What?
So right now you might be thinking, hey Big Brain Potato, how did you do that much damage with your shit stats? Well, I'm gonna be explaining that now. So right before starting, I want to make sure that everyone knows this is not my idea. I got this from a YouTuber who will be on the screen right now, and I don't know who invented it, but that's who I got it from. I'm just showcasing it to let people know if they don't know yet, and for a drag montage. Now, to do this strat, you're gonna need two main things and other basic stuff you need for drags. The better stats you have, the better damage you're gonna do. One of the main things is the legendary golem pad. It has to be legendary for the toss ability, and the higher level the better. Mine is very low, but it still worked very well. So how this works is the third ability. Before shooting your Prefire on the drag, you will hit 4 enemies, 4 zealots probably, or 4 endermans, and you will shoot your Prefire on the drag. And you can see it will deal an extra 383% of your damage. So let's say you do a mil per shot on average with your bow. You will deal an extra 3.83 mil to the drag, so you'll do 4.83 mil instead of 1 mil. And to combine that with the edible mace. So how this works is, you shoot the drag, and right before the drag spawns, you switch to the edible mace, you hold it, and you click the ability on it. And this makes you do double damage on your next ability. So imagine you're using the same bow. 1 mil damage, double of that is 2 mil damage. And 380% of that with the golem pad, or 500% if it's maxed, that will deal about 9 to 10 mil damage, even with a regular setup like mine. The rest of the stuff is simple. You're gonna need your tux, obviously. If you have some extra cash, slap some Legion 5 on it, Renowned and a Recombobulator for the best stats. You're gonna need a damaging sword. As I did on the previous video, Fable Shadow Fury is slightly better than a Gilded Mighty Sword by about 1.2%, so either one of that will work. Livid Dagger works fine as well. You're gonna want the bow. Now you can get a Mosquito Bow or a Magma Bow. They do about the same damage, but if you have a Mosquito Bow, you have to crouch and use the ability when you do your Prefire. That puts it up to stats with the Magma Bow. Now lastly, you need a pet to switch to after you do the Prefire. After you do the Prefire, you switch pets to a different damaging pet. A drag pet works and a Wither Skeleton works for me. Drag pet works better if the drag lasts longer, Wither Skeleton works better if it dies fast. And I use Wither Skeleton because I can't afford a drag pet, and personally I think it works better. So if the drag usually dies fast because people do insane Prefire now, doing 200% extra damage on your next hit will usually be more damage than the about 50% damage you'll do with the drag pet. And to prove this theory, I will be doing drags with people who are combat 50 with a max like E drag pet. So right before going to the montage, I'll do a quick showcase on how this ability hold set works. First, get your golem pet out, slap 4 enemies.
Boom!
1,
Bam!
2,
Bop!
3,
Bada
4,
bop!
and then Prefire the dragon. I'm gonna use zombie as a showcase. So just before you shoot the dragon, you Prefire, you switch to your edible mace right before your arrow hits the dragon. So if you use the zombie for example, charge it, shoot, edible mace,
Pow!
and boom. 4.2 mil plus the 1.8 mil I did to the zombie. That's gonna be about 6 mil damage to the drag without Dragon Hunter 5. With Dragon Hunter 5, it's gonna add 50% to it. That's about 9 mil damage to drag Prefire from one arrow. bye.